Today I just wanted to say you're welcome because I'm about to give you one of 2019's best anime opening theme songs. Yes, one of the best because I know there are a lot of other good bangers out there of a anime opening or even ending OST insert song or whatnot, but I think this one in particular is just as good, and most likely not a lot of you would recognize or would have heard of this gem of a musical piece because it is the opening theme song to a really sadly disappointing adaptation of one of my top favorite anime series or series in particular ever, and that is none other than Arifureta Shogogo de Sekai Saikyo, or Arifureta from Commonplace to World's Strongest, a show that is just pure guilty pleasure and it's very dear to me. Now, a quick rundown of what the series is about because I haven't made a review about it, and that's because it can really just be boiled down easily. So simply put, the light novel and manga of it is great, it's fantastic, but the anime fell towards the anime kind of fell, especially towards its animation and the rushing of its story. I mean, just look at the score from LifeChart.me, a 7.43. Damn! Almighty God. But yeah, even in my anime list, it had a similar scoring, or they really had similar opinions about it, generally speaking, and I think a lot of people felt that way too. A lot of anime fans, especially to those who really love the novel and the series. So yeah, the story is essentially the rising of the shield hero, but if the main protagonist had a bit more edgier personality, or an edgy personality with dual gun user, blacksmith character type, that type of deal. So yeah, I don't know, it's just a concept that is that is really appealing to me and very close to my own tastes, and this says a lot considering that where is it, even I purchased the light novel of it because I was that invested into reading the series, into getting diverse into its whole world and story, and still has that book smell. I bought this long ago when the series when the anime adaptation came out. I got hooked into it, and yeah, I read it. I bought the actual book. People have different tastes, and in my case, I really adore this book. It's such a really good read. Can you see it properly? No? Maybe if I turn off. There we go. There. Just look at how beautiful it is. I mean, all the covers featuring the heroines of the story. In the back, you can see as well. You have Kaori, Yui in the front, and the story is gonna get much more interesting later on as you progress. It's just a really fun read, especially the manga though. The manga is also good. Quick analysis of Arifureta. In terms of its plot, I give it a 9. It's kind of generic, really generic towards the eyes of the anime. It was really rushed. It was kind of, I was also disappointed a bit by how it transitioned, but thankfully with the coming of season 2 in 2022, hopefully it will redeem itself towards the other chapters of this story. But plot wise, it has an interesting concept and aspect to it, especially towards the characters and the world that they live in, the whole setting of the fantasy world that our main protagonist has dived into, right? The animation, sadly, it's a 4. Kind of bad CGI, and it was just kind of terrible in its own way, I guess, but not that bad. It's still watchable, it's still kind of good, but some people find it sadly disappointing, and that's just their own opinion. The concept, however, I give it a 7. Like I said before, it's really similar to that of Rising of the Shield Hero, but this type of concept, blacksmith, dual gun user, bit of edginess here and there, but yeah, that's just just something that is a part of a story to which it makes it commonly unique. It's kind of an oxymoron, but the concept wise, I find it to be an interesting read, especially to the whole setting of the world. If you read the manga series, the light novel, and I watched a bit of the anime. Character design wise, give it a 10 out of 10. They're so good. I just love it. All the characters and how they are really, even the characters have similar traits to that of other series, but hey, I can give it a pass. But character design wise, as I said, Hajime, Yue, perfect. And of course, I can't forget best girl, Yue, straight 10 out of 10. It's already solidly locked into place that she is such a really good character, really good waifu material. Design wise, pretty amazing. So my overall judgment of the series, Arifureta Shukugo de Sekai Saikyo, or Arifureta From Commonplace to World's Strongest, guilty pleasure is top tier pleasure. You can hate it, you can love it, but for me, it's just something that I hold dear to my heart, and I love it for that. Going back to the opening theme song, its title is Flare. This is a song I played a lot, even till this day, right? It's just that good. From the moment I heard the chorus from the promotional video for Arifureta, it's good. This is taken from the Arifureta fandom wiki page, and so yeah, you have Flare. This is the the cover. Yeah, the album single Flare by Void Chords featuring LIO. The artist is LIO or Leo. I'm not so sure. Composed by Void Chords or Ryo Takahashi. It kind of got me a bit confused because if you don't know, the story author is also by a person named Ryo. Don't know if you can see that, or it's kind of mirrored, but yeah, this says Ryo, so it kind of cut me off. Anyway, its label is Lantis, distributed by Bandai Namco Arts. So there you have it, Flare. If I remember correctly, the artist also played or also composed a similar an opening to another anime. I think it was the opening theme song to Princess Principal. I might have to check it again, but yeah, nevertheless, I find it to be a really good song, and in the presentation we'll see why I think it's that good. The lyrics are immaculate, how they fit perfectly towards the story, and we'll see why in the presentation, as I've said. And yeah, without further ado, welcome to Puppet. The lyrics are poetry. They're basically made for the anime. I mean, most openings are like that, right? Openings that have a similar vibe to that of the anime. I guess that's how they're chosen, but yeah, nevertheless, let's get right into it. Silence and nowhere near the sky, living in this darkness, paved in strife. Before I lose fire, I've got to find what I need. All of times I fight to strive till I get out. Now, the first and second stanzas, it really just it's capturing the first events or the starting events of the story of the series, right? Wherein our main protagonist, Hajime, is found alone in a despair and cold, dark and monster-infested labyrinth because of a quote-unquote accident. So he's already in really literally in the pits of despair. Yeah, so instead of really being all sad and mopey, he finds a spark in himself saying, nope, this is not how I'm gonna die. And cue edgy personality transformation, then there you go. So yeah, the next part shows his planning of his newfound determination and motive, right? So where do we go for life? Coming back again into focus. I know deep inside my world, watching it filling up inside. Gonna break. Tell me my fate. So watch me fill with fire. Brand new pain. Show me my strength. Trust me, it sounds cooler if it's in the song. But yeah, determination and motive to escape, right? Escape, make it out of the labyrinth alive, and just go back home to his home world. Just something that shows the anticipation of his long and hard journey, filling up with the strive and heart to actually accomplish it, to get through to it. And yeah, this is the chorus. The chorus is such a banger. When I first heard the chorus from the promotional video, when it when Arifureta came out, I got hooked so easily, and I just knew it's gonna be a really good one, and I was right. So yeah, feeling the ruthless, still I'll take you down. Holding my power down's useless, come and hit the ground. Go on and follow it, running on through the heat. Watching the notion in darkness, shoot up through the sky, hiding inside your strength. So this poetic piece perfectly captures the intent of our main protagonist, to show how ruthless, to show how ruthless, strong, and persistent he is, right? While also saying that, nothing can ever hold down this boy, nothing can take him down, nothing can get in his way, and that, you have to give it your all. Give it your all with the strength you have within, mentally, emotionally, spiritually speaking, all that stuff. Alright, mind ache, this is to the second verse. Mind ache, stab through my soul, and now, no longer in shadows I perceive the light. World I'm yet to encounter, I wonder how far I'll see. Wherever I stand, I know where I'm to go. Traveling far and wide, but this strife will continue again. I know I will overcome it all. Trust me, it really does sound better if I'm not the one singing it. Now the second verse talks about his escape, right? His escape together with Yue from the labyrinth, the anticipating world that he is about to explore and conquer in order for him to achieve his goals, hence, overcoming it all. That's why it's there. So watch it filling up inside, gonna break, tell me my fate. Watch me flare with fire, right? Remember that word, flare, hence the title, right? Brand new pain, show me my strength. Feeling the ruthless, still I'm moving on, gaining more powers, the solution. Freedoms to be found. There's a battle outside of me and within. Even when everything is hopeless, go on till the end, shining inside your wish. Now, notice the change, right? The change in the line from fill it with fire to flare with fire. No, Hajime filled his heart, the main protagonist. He filled his heart and mind as well. He filled his heart and mind with all these motives and goals, mindsets, and personalities, and flaring it or showing it to the world just how, strong his determination is. And the chorus again had a change in the line, gaining more powers the solution, freedoms to be found. Our hero needed more power to be free from the games of the gods in that world. Really good, really interesting premise, I presume. I have to say, and the last few lines of it really just speak for themselves. Just keep on pushing. Don't let anything hold you down, or anyone hold you down. Keep on with it. Starting to face my destiny again. Where do I go? Reasons unanswered, ask in darkness, hard to see. Show me why. A shadow forms across the light. Look inside it, find the truth within. There's a light within the dark, showing the meaning forever shine. Now, this is the conflicting part of the song or story, showing that even though the main protagonist is OP, overpowered, there are still things that he needed to learn, things that he needed to find an answer to, and things that he needed to come to an understanding with it, or come to terms with it, accepting it and searching long and hard for that very answer. There's an instrumental sequence after this, and it's pretty sick, I have to say. So yeah, finally we're at the final chorus. Silence, arrival past the time, now I see the reason for my time here. A sense of revelation, enlightenment, all things made clear. He has a clear picture of what to do. His goals have now become clear, just as clear, right, from the many encounters that he made, right? And the chorus, feeling the ruthless, still I'll take you down, holding my power down's useless, come and hit the ground, go on and follow it, running on through the heat, watching the notion in darkness, shoot up through the sky, rising above my fate. Now, in that very last line of the chorus, rising above my fate, it is perfectly in line with Hajime, the main protagonist, along with the lines of, this is just a paraphrase, right? Hajime is saying, I won't let anyone get in the way of my goal, not even a god. It's in that sense, but I'm just paraphrasing, right? So yeah, rising above the fate set before the main protagonist, doing things his own way, changing them in his own way to see it all fit to his eyes. And yeah, just really seeing the goals to the end. Like, you know, fate doesn't determine what you want to do in life, but rather you create your own story. You do whatever you want, I suppose. But yeah, it has its own philosophical concept or idea, which I think to us the readers it differs variously, right? Same with my with this very interpretation of the chorus, the lyrics of the song. I'm just interpreting it how I pictured it. So yeah, the lyrics are great, the beat is great, the story to it amazing as well. So it's really a masterclass piece of literature right there. But yeah, anime wise, Arifureta Shoujo de Sekai Saikyo, I find it to be a really interesting watch of an anime series. Especially love the light novel, the manga. It's just that interesting for even me to purchase this. And yeah, if you want to check it out for yourselves, yeah, go. It's an interesting read to the very least. But yeah, thanks for watching.